This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Damn, Perk did this?
I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
What? Check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's your guy KingzNDreamz. Happy Monday, man. Happy Monday. I hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer. People, for my expats who are living abroad, I know pretty much every day is summer for y'all. But those of us who are traveling back and forth in the United States or anywhere in the West, and then traveling to different locations, I hope your summer is going well, man. I really hope so, man. Despite the title and everything, before we get to that, I am actually really in a good mood, man. So, for those who don't know, today is actually year 4 that I've been a content creator on my channel. Year 4, man. So I started my channel July 21st of 2021. And currently I have a little under 5,500 subscribers, man. And I'm extremely happy. Not only that, but I have a core base of people that just continuously watch my content, give me content to watch, and just are just real supporters, man. People that support me publicly, people that I have private conversations with, right? You know what I mean? It's just, I just appreciate the love and support. And from my daily supporters to the big wigs, some people that I haven't mentioned that I am in consistent communication with. All in all, long story short, I am blessed, man, on this journey that we call life, man, and YouTube life. So thank you all. This is year 4, year number 4 into me doing my channel. And I still have that aggressive goal for by December 31st of this year to get 10,000 subscribers. Now, I just want to give you guys a quick tidbit, right? So the average YouTuber, and there's millions, probably billions of people that start YouTube channels, right? And so the average to get 1,000 subscribers usually takes about 1 to 3 years. So my trajectory is I've surpassed it, but as I mentioned, I still have that aggressive goal to get 10,000 subscribers. So I'm going to talk for a little bit. Usually my monologues are very short and I get right into the topic. So I'm gonna let today marinate a little bit because there's a couple of things that I actually do want to talk about. But yeah, so just going back into what I was saying. So the average YouTuber usually takes about 3 years just to get 1,000 subscribers. All right. So anyone that's been on YouTube and you've seen them go viral and they've jumped, and it takes a lot of hard work, lot of hard work. And I'm not making any excuses, but as most of you know, I'm a son. I'm a son. Well, I am a son, but I have a son, and I also coach his football team, and he also is playing basketball, and he's playing AAU travel basketball. He plays travel football, and he does karate. All of these things all year round. So, being able to put out content and still have you all be supporters, and I know people who have supported me since day one, man. Again, I truly appreciate y'all, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, right? Because a lot of people think you could just cut a camera on and just start to just talk and say whatever and people will just listen. No, you have to keep people engaged. And it takes work. It takes work to think about consistent topics and consistently make sure that your message is not only heard, but your message is actually understood and respected. So again, I just want to thank all of you all for everyone that's been riding this ride with your man KingzNDreamz, man. Truly, truly appreciate y'all. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a new camera and I wanted you guys to give me your feedback. Let me know if you like this new camera. It's a 4K camera and I like it. I like it. It shows a bit of a wider view and I am going to be doing some rearranging here. So don't mind that. But if you guys are liking the new camera view, definitely let me know. I definitely appreciate that. The next thing. So in 2 weeks, I will be traveling to Colombia, right? And I will be there. I will be there for probably about 2.5 weeks. Right. So I'm trying to get there right before the fall football season starts. Come back. Right. Got a lot of really, really good content to cover. And I am very, very excited, man. So I'll be going to Medellin and then Petronio Alvarez in Cali, Colombia. So there'll be a lot of us out there. Some people probably watching now, some people that will probably come in the chat will actually be there with your boy. So it's going to be a good vibe, man. Good vibes all around. Festival de las Flores, that's going to be in Medellin, and then Petronio Alvarez, which is in Cali, Colombia. Both festivals happen every year, 1 week after another, and it's really a great time to really understand the culture of both cities and travelers, expats all around. We all get together, we have a really good time, and it's just really really fun, man. It's really really fun to see some of the expats who are YouTubers and things like that, of course. And anytime I get a chance to link up with my brother Andre, love crossing borders, my big bro, one of my mentors, I'm always gonna be, pulling up and having fun with my big brother, man. So I'm excited for that. Um, the next thing I wanted to talk about before we get into the topic. So I do have a Rumble channel and I am building that platform up. So, actually, if you go in the description for this video, make sure that you do subscribe to my channel on Rumble, KingzNDreamz. And what I'm going to be doing on that channel, I'm still going to be posting videos and I'll be doing like dual live streams and things like that. But also, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a reality dating show breakdown, and I want to give it from a male's perspective, a masculine male's perspective of how the dating dynamics, whether they are domestic in the United States or international, right? So there's a lot of shows that I have lined up, and I'll be starting that when I get back from Colombia. Reason why I don't want to start it before is just because I'm gearing up everything because I'm going to be out there for a while. And my main concern is to get a lot of content, right? And I know that on August 1st, there is a big announcement that my brother, the Flyboy Way, has, which does involve your boy as well. But I'm going to let him do the announcement. You know what I mean? So I'll be around to answer any of you guys' questions once he does make that announcement. Okay. The next thing, as I mentioned, right? So this is officially year 4 of me being a content creator. Shout out to the Flyboy Way. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. But so as I mentioned, this is year 4 of me being a content creator, and a lot of you guys, some of you guys who are newer to the channel, you guys may not heard of this name. Her name is Felicia Jordan, and her birthday was last week, and unfortunately she did pass away in 2023. But she was a really good friend of ours. She linked me up with a lot of big YouTubers. She was a moderator for myself, Andre Love Crossing Borders, Big Boss, Real Talk, I think Richie Magzoon to Thailand. So a lot of big names. She was actually a moderator for, and she actually worked well with with Gail at night. Both of them, were like two of the top female moderators in this male generated space. So I definitely commend those two because some of the things in the male generated space, right? In full transparency, it can be a bit challenging for some women to hear, right? Because we could be cutthroat and get straight to the point, right? But the thing is that these conversations are needed nonetheless. But I just wanted to give those quick shout outs. Okay. All right. Let me give a couple of shout outs to some people in the chat. Shout out to Fearless Podcast, my man right here. It says KND is back. Yes, sir, I am back for sure, for sure. I know that you just came back from the Dominican Republic, and congratulations on your new baby girl. You and the missus, so definitely, congratulations to you both. And I know that we'll be connecting soon, so I'm looking forward to that. We might have to link up when I come back from Colombia, though. My man Ronan Travels, I just did a collaboration with him last week. Says salute KND, my brother. Hey man, salute to you, Ronan. Make sure that you check out his channel. Also, make sure that you check out Fearless Podcast, man. All right, so the content creators are pulling up for sure. Shout out to my man Jamie Woods. He says Kings putting in the work, man. I'm trying to, man, for sure, for sure. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes, man. The work doesn't stop, man. The work does not stop. Make sure that you do subscribe to my man Jamie Woods. My man Santika says Monday Night Vibes. Let's go. Yes, absolutely, man. Monday Night Vibes, definitely, man. My man Santika's in the building. Shout out to him. Let's see. Tripping with Jay. Make sure that you do. Excuse me. Make sure that you do subscribe to his channel as well. Tripping in with you, KND. YouTube is a grind. Absolutely. YouTube is a daily grind. I would say it like this, man. Think about it like you're driving your car every day and you keep having to refill the tank. And the tank is essentially like the YouTube algorithm, man. You just have to truly stay consistent with it. And there's been times, and I'll hold myself accountable, no matter what's going on in my life. I have not been completely, fully consistent throughout these 4 years. But as I've told you guys, I'm on a trajectory to hit 10K before December 31st. So, with that being said, man, make sure that you do like the video, subscribe to my channel. Also, subscribe to my Rumble channel, man. So, show your boy some love, man, for sure. Joseph says, "Where are you based? Are you saying like where I'm traveling to? Is that what you mean?" Just make sure that you are being specific when you ask that. Like, I don't know if you're asking me like, where am I going to be based in Colombia? I'll be in Cali and Medellin. Definitely a wider point of view. You see the full TV on the side of you. Okay, pull. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so this 4K camera, it's a wide angle, and I think it's clear. If it's clear, like, do you guys see me clearer than you have before? Put a one in the chat, but it's a 4K. Again, my A1 day one, the Flyboy Way, THEFLYBOY. Don't ask why. Just check out his channel. Subscribe to him. My man is Jay Clyde. Hopefully, Jay Clyde, you out there, bro. Hopefully, you are out there in Colombia, man, because we gotta link up. We gotta link up. Okay, let's see. I remember her. Yeah. Que Dios lo tenga la gloria. Yeah. Rest well, Felicia. Yes, absolutely, man. Rest in peace to Felicia Jordan. Also, before I do get started, I think most of you are around my age, so I don't think I have many younger people. So most of you guys will know Theo from the Cosby Show ended up passing away. I think it was today or yesterday. He actually ended up drowning, and that's really unfortunate, man. The man was 54 years old. So Definitely rest in peace to him. Theo from the Cosby Show, real name Malcolm Jamal Warner. Definitely make sure that he does rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Okay. All right. Now, topic at hand. Another passport brother has passed away from Medellin. I mean, in Medellin, Colombia, doing the most. You know, it's interesting in a sense where these conversations, whether it be on my platform, whether it be on other numerous platforms, right? And we always talk about traveling, make sure that you are safe, make sure that you keep your valuables away, right? And what I have noticed is that guys just don't listen. Guys always have it won't be me mentality. It won't be me mentality, right? I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Reason being is because when you are going to these places, you always have to make sure that you have your own back. Make sure that your stuff is protected. And not only that, but also make sure that you are moving with the head up here, not the head down there. Right. And I get it. I get it because I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys a video and it's going to explain exactly what happened. And it's a short, but it's the same thing that happens all the time. What's the definition of doing the same thing over and over and over again? It's insanity. It truly is insanity, right? And when I show you guys this video, and what's being said on this video, you guys are just going to be like, here we go again. Here we go again. All right, let me share my screen. Hold on, let me read this one comment here. Oh, brothers got to learn how to swim. Sad situation. Well, I think what happened is that I think he ended up getting pulled in by a current or something like that. So I don't think it had anything to do with him not being able to swim. But I will say, just in generally speaking, Ronan, a lot of brothers do need to learn how to swim. I will say that. A lot of brothers do need to learn how to swim. All right, let me get to the video. I think this is it. Wait. Yeah, this should be it. Okay. All right. Trying to see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can make this bigger. Okay. Hold on. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Let me run that back. Let me run this back. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Just want to make sure that y'all heard that. Oh, there's no sound. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Let me okay. Hold on. I got a plan B for this. Hold on. All right. Thanks, Ronan. I appreciate that. Hold on. My bad, guys. All right, let me open up. Another window. Guys, we do it live. We do it live. Bear with me.
Authorities.
Okay. I know you guys should be able to hear this one. All right. Let's do it this way. All right, let's start this over.
Authorities are investigating the death of a U.S. citizen inside a tourist home in the Provenza sector of the town. Authorities report that the foreigner from Ohio arrived in Medellin and met with two women with whom he entered the apartment.
Okay.
Authorities are investigating the death of a U.S. citizen inside a tourist home in the Provenza sector of the town. Authorities report that the foreigner from Ohio arrived in Medellin and met with two women with whom he entered the apartment.
Okay. Tell me y'all heard that. You heard that? Okay, you heard it. Okay, right? All right. So he entered the Airbnb in Provenza, right, which is right next to Parque Edes, and he had two women with him. Two women. Okay.
An hour and 20 minutes later, they left. An hours later, the lodging's security personnel found the man dead and naked. The foreigner was identified as Travis Collab, 34 years old. His body was transferred to the medical examiner's office for a forensic procedure to determine if he had been drugged with any substance. Authorities are investigating the death of a U.S. citizen inside a tourist home in the Provenza sector of the town. Authorities report that the foreigner from Ohio arrived in Medellin and met with two women with whom he entered the apartment. An hour and 20 minutes later, they left. An hours later, the lodging's security personnel found the man dead and naked.
Okay, so went to the apartment with two women, all right? Two women, likely met off of Tinder, went to the apartment with two women that he likely met off of Tinder. Then, an hour and 20 minutes later, he was found dead, butt-ass naked. Okay. You know, two brothers that I know personally, this happened to. And I've interviewed them on my channel. I've interviewed, shout out to my man Tobias the Traveler. I want to say this was about 2 years ago. I think this was in 2023 when I interviewed Tobias the Traveler, right? And Tobias is an experienced traveler, but he's mainly been traveling in Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Asia, and I think like he was making his Latin America stint, if you will. And so at that particular time, he had met two women, and then he woke up, found all of his shit taken, right? Gone. Second person that I interviewed, people, most of you guys may know him too, QB, right? QB, excuse me, QB Passport, right? QB Passport flexing. This is my dude, and Tobias is my dude as well. Both situations is them hanging out with two girls, and then they end up getting their drug. They end up getting their drink spiked or whatever the case is. Why is it that and I'm not the only person that has been doing these interviews, right? Or have been reading about what's been happening. It's usually a guy, he'll be in his apartment, Airbnb, hotel, whatever you want to call the shit. He'll be in there with two women, and his drink gets, they drug his drink, ends up butt ass naked, and they take all of his shit. They take all of his shit, right? Now, listen, I'm the type of person, I know that there's different guys subscribe to my channel. You have some expats, you got your weekend warriors, you got your guys who travel, you got your guys who actually want to date long term, and then you got, guys who are just casually, just chilling. They go in the country to country, they're hanging out, maybe they may stay in the country for 2 or 3 months, whatever the case is. I know that I have different types of men, but the one thing that we all should have in common is to have the mental capacity to make sure that we are watching our valuables, right? And not only watching our valuables, but if we're going to be drinking with women, we need to make sure that our drink is in front of us. If you have to go to the restroom or whatever the case is, something where you have to put your drink down and the drink is not physically in front of you, then you need to throw that out and make yourself another drink. Trust me, it's not that serious. There was one situation where it was one guy where he was with a woman. She went to his Airbnb, and he had like the Bluetooth speaker or whatever. And so he's looking for music, and of course he's like scrolling through his phone. And even just tilting your head down, scrolling through your phone, that shit could be poured in your drink so quickly, you have no idea. You really have no idea how quick this thing can happen. This thing can happen in an instant, right? And listen, and this is not for me to say anything negative about Colombia or Medellin specifically, because most of you guys know I'm a Colombia guy, and Medellin, I love Medellin. I love Medellin. You know what I mean? One thing that I will say though is that I'm always gonna make sure that if I'm drinking with a chick, my drink is always in front of me. It's always in front of me, right? So my drink is never behind me. If I have to go to the restroom or something like that, and if I don't have one of my homeboys in here, shout out to my man Juan. I'll give a couple of more replies in a minute. But like, if I don't have someone that I trust with my life around me, and it's just me and a woman there, and I happen to have to walk away somewhere where I can't bring my drink, or I don't bring my drink with me, I'm gonna make myself another drink, no matter what. No matter what. It's never that serious. And then not only that, you got to make sure that you keep your valuables in a safe. How many times have we heard of credit cards being taken, your laptop, your phone? These people are taking your IDs, and it's so quick, and it's so quick that like you guys are so quickly being taken advantage of, like, and they take all of your shit. They take all of your shit and not think twice about you. And the thing is, when they're also putting this scopolamine in your drink, remember, these chicks are typically your bottom of the barrel chicks, so they don't give a fuck, right? So what I'm saying is that they are not anywhere near like the medical field. They're not nurses, they're not doctors, they're not certified nursing assistants. They don't know. All they know is they're trying to put a little bit. No, they're not trying to get you deleted. What they're trying to do is to make sure that you are completely incapacitated so that they have time to take all of your shit. But when they're doing all of that, they don't know how much to put in, right? So what the thing about it is that men, when you're traveling to all of these places, you have to give a fuck about you. Because no one is going to give a fuck about you if you don't give a fuck about yourself. That's the main thing. You have to give a fuck about you. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, they don't give a fuck. What they're trying to do, they're trying to get money. They're trying to feed their families. They're trying to splurge. The whole point is, okay, you know what? Let me knock this motherfucker out for a couple of hours or whatever. That's what their mindset is. Let me knock this motherfucker out for a couple of hours, take his shit or whatever, and we're good. But you know what? And they like, yo, you ever see Rocky 4? Anybody ever see Rocky 4? That part where Ivan Drago says, yo, if he dies, he dies. Yo, that's how they fucking be. If he dies, he dies. They don't give a fuck. This is the truth. They don't give a fuck. Seriously. The point about it is that you come there with this bling bling, all of that, right? And you flexing. They see you with the newest iPhone. You got the MacBook, Apple, everything, right? You got the nice watch, right? You got the nice hotel, Airbnb, right? And do you know what estratos they're living in? For those who have not traveled to Colombia, each area of city is numbered by estratos 1 through 6. 1, you in the hood, right? 4, 5, and 6, you in a nice area. 3, obviously that's middle ground, right? So some parts is okay. You turn down one corner, right? You might have to give your shit up. But the whole point about it is that these chicks is coming from Estrato 1, and you are being in a nice hotel, whatever, 4 or 5-star hotel, or nice ass Airbnb, and you're in Estrato 5 or 6. So they like, oh, well, this dude got money. So they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if you're a father. They don't give a fuck if you're married, right? You have to be responsible for you. I know that there's some guys in this chat, even right now, some people that may be watching may not be commenting. Some of y'all are fathers. Some of y'all are husbands. You have the responsibility not only to take care of yourself, but to make sure that you are coming back in one piece, not in pieces. I'm all for having fun, man. Listen, support, do your thing. But you got to do your thing responsibly. A good amount of guys, you guys are not thinking responsibly. This is a big problem. It really is. Not only that, do you know how embarrassing it is for his family to see that he was found butt-ass naked and all his shit taken? Damn. I mean, we just talked about Theo from the Cosby Show. I mean, he drowned. That's another messed up way to go. But at least, at least he wasn't chilling out with, with two bum ass bitches who left them butt ass naked in the bed. Like, god damn. That's nasty work, yo. Nah, man. I gotta play this. I'm gonna play this video one more time. But before I do, let me give a couple of shout outs. Shout out to my man Juan. Juan is in the building. Shout out to him. Hey man, listen. For those who are traveling to Medellin, make sure that you check out my guy Juan. My dude Juan. He does tattoos. He also does piercings. He also does private security as well. So definitely make sure that you check him out. Really cool dude. He speaks fluent English. He speaks slang too. Like his English is bar none. Obviously, he speaks Spanish, man. Let's see. Rona says, I don't get the idea of these dudes trying to take down 2 women he doesn't know while traveling. Well, see, the idea of this is because the truth of the matter is, Ronan, most guys coming from the United States are not used to being around beautiful women like that, and beautiful women that will like give them genuine attention, right? So when you have, and I'm not making an excuse for it, but I'm just responding to you, so at least you or anybody who's reading here can understand. For you sorry, for guys who are traveling to these places and they're getting the attention from very attractive women, and these women want to sleep with them. It's like, wow, not only do I get to fuck one, but I get to fuck two. Oh, okay, right. And that's the thing. That's how they're looking at it, Ronan. They're looking at it like, hey man, this is a 2-for-1 special. Two of them, one of me. Oh yeah, I'm about to get it in. Right. And the thing is that what they forget is that these women have the advantage because one woman could be distracting him while the other woman is pouring the scopolamine in her drink. I mean, in his drink. So, but nonetheless, long story short, Ronan, is that guys have this fantasy of just saying, man, the 2-for-1 special. See here. Oh, evening, ladies and gents. Yep. Shout out to you, my man KND. Mallywood talks. QB lost his channel. I did not know about QB losing his channel, but shout out to QB. I didn't know that he lost his channel. They don't give a fuck about how hard they can hurt you, as long as they have money to. Oh yeah, as long as they have money to send to their family. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They, you know what I mean? Like they just care about how can I feed my family? How can I get some nice stuff for myself? Right. And yeah, like if a chick is living in, see, the thing is that living in the United States, don't get me wrong, I've seen some terrible, terrible hoods, man. Some terrible, terrible hoods, right? And I mean, like the way some of these chicks live, man, trust me, man, it's terrible. You would be surprised like if you actually went over to where they live at. You went over to where they live at, you'd be like, oh hell no, man. Hell no. I can't believe I'm in this. I'm in the Strato 6, Strato 6, and this chick is from a Strato 1, right? And I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. About to get two, right? And you the one that gets knocked down. It's crazy work, man. Santika says, I never understood why guys don't try to holler at regular girls versus working girls, man. Well, that's the thing. Good statement, right? A lot of what I've realized is a lot of guys like to just go straight into the action, right? Like this is why Parqueadas will always be packed. Will always have foreigners, right? Because I remember, funny story. I was with my man Juan, and I had just landed. This was in April, Medellin. I had just landed. I'm hungry, and my apartment is like down the street from Parqueadas, and it's this chicken place. It's called Frisbee. Really good food, right? And Frisbee's in Parqueadas. So I go to Parqueadas, me and Juan, and also my man Brian. So we're in Parqueadas, and we walk into Frisbee. I see nothing but pookies in that bitch. Nothing but pookies. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm getting the food, getting out of here. And that's exactly what we did. Exactly what we did, man. Damn, another one. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Santigua, my man. The blue collar bro. If she not a pro, she's semi-pro. Expound on that. Oh, the thing here in Medellin, they know Parqueadas is full of rent a girlfriend and PhDs. Yeah, okay, yeah. The GFE experience. Okay, all right. I'm gonna play this video one more time, and then I'm gonna go into another video.
Authorities are investigating the death of the U.S. citizen inside a tourist home in the Provenza sector of the town. Authorities report that the foreigner from Ohio arrived in Medellin and met with two women with whom he entered the apartment. An hour and 20 minutes later, they left. An hours later, the lodging's security personnel found the man dead and naked. The foreigner was identified as Travis Collab, 34 years old. His body was transferred to the medical examiner's office for a forensic procedure to determine if he had been drugged with any substance.
Man, that's crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work, man. Rest in peace to that brother, man. But you know, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, man. As I mentioned, you guys have to be responsible. You guys have to be responsible. I don't know what else to say in reference to that, man, because I think that a lot of you guys just get your passports. I don't want to say a lot, but a good portion. You guys get your passport and just think that you can just go to these places and, all right, yeah, man, you know, I'm big and bad. I got, you know, I'm staying in a nice ass place. I got these two bad chicks. I'm about to do my thing, whatever, right? And you have to realize that the minute you come off the plane, they checking for you. The minute you come off the plane, the minute you come off the plane, they are checking for your ass. Let's see. Oh, diabolical. Yeah, absolutely. Woman practice HY. What's HY? What does that mean? What does that mean? The blue collar, bro. Let me know what that means. All right, so I'm gonna play another video. And this one was on Saturday. I was actually watching the live stream live. Shout out to my man Andre Love Crossing Borders. So I'm gonna play this one for a little bit. Let's see.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. We're too busy thinking we can bring that hip hop fantasy or whatever it is you got in your brain that's gonna be your fantasy when you get down here. You're trying to bring that to life, and 17 of y'all are in the morgue. How many more gonna be in? Oh, you know the passport sisters and the black women in the United States and the plantation bros gonna have a field day. So don't think that on TikTok and on YouTube, them sisters ain't still gonna be putting out passport bros and black expat videos, market us for being stupid in our behavior. And if we were on a panel, for the most part, how can I defend us? We are stupid in our behavior. We're dumb enough to sit back and tell another man, you pocket watching me. White folks don't say that. When they get advice from each other, do they? What do Asian folks say that? When the last time you heard any Asian dude talk about him being pocket watched by another Asian dude, like giving him advice? When was the last time you saw a dude that was of Latin descent in English or Espanol talk about, man, you can't give me no advice. You dick watching, you pocket watching. Only black men say that stupid shit to other black men. You don't even say that dumb shit to white boys who try to check y'all, do y'all? All the white YouTubers that try to tell y'all, this is how you do it like this, don't do it like that. You'll never go in their comment section and talk about their pocket watching, do you? You'll never take your ass over there and say that about them, do you? Y'all, I've been watching white YouTubers and black YouTubers in this travel space for the longest. I have never seen none of y'all try to check a white boy for telling y'all the exact same thing that a brother is telling y'all. Stop being stupid. White boy tell y'all to stop being stupid, you shut the hell up. You listen like you ear a hunt. A brother try to tell y'all to stop being stupid, I don't pocket watch. I'm a hater. You don't love your brothers. You ain't no passport bro. Well, I'm not. I'm a black expat. I support the passport bro movement. But technically, I'm a black expat. I get my citizenship next year. I'm not a weekend warrior. I'm not a passport bro. I'm gonna say that right now. You can put that in a moniker. I am not a passport bro. I support 100% the movement and the mindset, because the movement is a mindset. I support Aaron and all the brothers, black and white, whoever is finding a good life in a new country. I support that movement. But dude, I was before the passport bro movement. I was already gone. So when it really took off, who am I to jump on board or something that it doesn't make sense? I am an expat. All my studies were expats. I am one of the people that when expats were going to Bali, when white expats were going to Bali in 2011, that's when I got on board. Just in case you wonder what Andre's story is, I didn't get on board with the passport bro movement. I didn't get on board with the whoremongers. I didn't get on board with the sex packs. I didn't get on board with the passport sexuals. I didn't get on board with none of that. I was prior to, like some of you military brothers or some of you brothers that were here during the my man.
All right, yeah. So let me just pause it there. But like what Andre was saying, you know, when we give out this advice, and I know that predominantly most of the people that watch my channel are black, but this advice goes for all men, right? But I am talking to my brothers. I love my brothers. But I gotta say, some of y'all do the dumbest shit. Some of y'all really do the dumbest shit. I don't know how many of you dudes will meet a chick in the United States, bring her back to your house, apartment, wherever, condo, and you have all of your shit there. And I mean, like, just like a chick, like you just meet her walking down the street, and you just gonna bring her into a place where you have all of your prized possessions, your passport, your birth certificate, your social security card, right? I don't know a lot of you dudes that will do that. A lot of you dudes will be like, hey, you know what? You met this chick off the street. Let's go to a hotel, Motel 6, right? One of them cheap ass motels or whatever, and you go knock it down. You handle your business, right? You do what you do. No problem. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, and I know Andres mentioned this, and I know Juan could tell you, like in Medellin, they got hotels where they got short stay. Guys, put a one in the chat. Guys who a lot of you guys like who used to live in the United States, remember there used to be hotels where you could get like a short stay where you could stay like maybe like 4 or 5 hours. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. But while I'm waiting on that answer, now the thing is that there are places where you can get a short stay, handle your business, and not have to worry about getting your shit taken. Right? Wouldn't that make sense? Shout out to my man Bobby. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you. Now, the thing is, right? Don't you guys? I mean, wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that make sense? Right? And why are you someplace where you don't have some sort of safe where you can put your passport in, your identification in, things like that, your laptop, right? Why do you guys just leave your shit out there for a bitch you don't know? You don't know her. You don't know this chick whatsoever. You got to remember, there's the United States economy, there's Colombia economy, right? There's doctors, there's lawyers, right, in Colombia that aren't making, that probably make the same amount as somebody who is working, let's just say, let's just say somebody that's working in I don't know, Rite Aid, CVS, something like that, right? You know what I mean? They're not really making that much money. And I'm talking about doctors and lawyers over there. So if they're making maybe about the same amount as somebody who's working at a Rite Aid or CVS, my guys, what the fuck do you think somebody is making with a chick who doesn't have a job, who likely has maybe 1, 2, or 3 kids, right? Her mom can't get the money anymore because her mom's not attractive anymore. So guess what? She got to be the breadwinner, right? She can't afford to go to school, right? All she can do is sell her body, right? And I get it. She look good, lips look good, body banging, right? You know what I mean? She'll suck your soul away. Hey, I get it. But the thing about it is that you gotta have your head on a swivel, man. You really have to have your head on a swivel. Because the thing is, she will take your shit in an instant. Take your shit in an instant and won't look back. 17, you 17 now. I think what is it, 18 now with this guy? 18, at least the ones that we at least the ones that they've spoken about publicly. Oh, there's guys that have disappeared and haven't been spoken about. Some people haven't been reported. I highly doubt that it's 17 or 18. I highly doubt it. Now, I told you guys this story a few months ago. Before we get into that, actually, let me see. Blue Collar Bro says $15 for 2 hours. Yep. Oh, women practice hypergamy. They're always looking to level up. Oh yeah, I mean, but you know, that's just the whole thing, right? And I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole with this one. This is probably a topic for another day. But I'll say this on a high level: like all women, no matter what, globally are hypergamous. They want a man that is better than them, right? They want a man that's doing better than them. Period. They want a man that's going to be that they can look up to and who could teach them things. That's just the truth of the matter. All that equal bullshit, that feminism, that's cap. That's cap. Because when shit hits the fan, right, everybody goes back into the natural position where men are being the leaders and women are following the leader. Not saying that, you know, not to say women can't do shit, but the thing is that men did build this world. That's it. Let's see here. The dude drop in near Fort Jackson. Oh, okay. So I guess they still have them. $20 a day is normal. Actually, 15 in Colombia. Yeah. So I mean, thank you. But long story short, what I'm just getting at is that I just I just can never understand why guys will be going to these places. Scratch that. Sorry. I don't understand why guys would be going and bringing these chicks to their places and then having all of their personal items accessible, easily accessible, right? It's like, yo, you don't know this chick. You was talking to this chick on Tinder and she was like, hey, all right, let's meet up. And then like, yo, all right, you immediately have them come to your crib and you're just by yourself. That's nah, man. Now, let me tell you, right? My man Juan is in the chat. He could tell you. If I'm meeting a chick, you know, I say, hey, okay, you know what? We're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out, right? And usually my man Juan, he's somewhere around. He's somewhere near. Like if shit were to get crazy or if I feel uncomfortable, I hit him up or whatever, you know what I mean? Somehow we get this chick out of here. But now, for guys who may not have someone accessible, you still should have everything put away in a safe place. You need to do that. You seriously need to do that. I'm gonna continue with the video. Let it play a little bit more. Let's see.
Gary, when he was coming here in 1981 with the Peace Corps, some of you dudes was coming here with the Peace Corps. You way before Passport Bros. But I do support Passport Bros, even though I'm not one of them. Why? Just because I'm so far prior to the Passport Bro movement, and what I'm seeking to accomplish is not Passport Bro movement actions. I help people relocate and have safe vacations. Passport Bros ain't talking about relocation as much. They talk about travel. Now, I know I sound like I'm kind of like rambling in that, but I just want to let you know where I stand in regards to this. I support the movement, but I am not a passport bro. I am a black expat. I'm an immigrant to Colombia. I'll be a citizen next year. Passport bros ain't getting no damn citizenship. Well, okay. When last time y'all saw passport bro get a citizenship? When last time you saw a passport bro get a driver's license? I'll wait. They don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being the weekend warriors. There's nothing wrong with being a passport bro, a passport cartel. I support all my brothers, in blacks and whites and others. If we're getting our passports and we're exploring new opportunities globally, I support all that. Do not get me wrong. But the only group I do not support is the passport pookies.
Oh, absolutely not.
Just over the last 36 hours, another brother has come up floating in El Poblado in Medellin. We just looked at a video last week of the brother that came up drugged in Cartagena at the event that the brothers were throwing, a positive event. This is the funny part. These brothers actually were meticulous in who they chose to even be in their event. So it wasn't like Pookie could make it into the event. And soon as the event started, somebody decided that they wanted to be a Pookie anyway. Everybody's having a good time, positive event, and the guy that threw the event, my boy Jay had to come on and say, brothers, one of the brothers got drugged. He let two women into the same. Hey, Theo, just in case you're wondering if this video.
Hold on. Let me run that back just a little bit. All right, so we're at 2004. I'm going to go to like 1948.
Everybody's having a good time, positive event, and the guy that threw the event, my boy Jay had to come on and say, brothers, one of the brothers got drugged. He let two women into the same.
Two women. Are you guys seeing that there's a common theme here? Two women. Everybody try to get that 2-for-1 special. Y'all niggas is dying for the 2-for-1 special. And that's a double entendre. I mean that literally and figuratively. Y'all will die for that 2-for-1 special. Trust me. It ain't that serious, bro. It ain't that serious. I've had a few. It's not that exciting, man. And it ain't worth dying over. I tell you that. It ain't worth dying over, man. It is not worth dying over. And you know, shout out to my man Jay. He's out in Cartagena. He did a nice event. He did a really, really nice event for brothers, right? You know what I mean? And guys, one guy went over there, brought two women into his room, right? Beautiful bottom feeders, and they drugged him. This is an event. A lot of brothers came through. I think it was 30, 40 brothers. Shout out to Jay. I may, I'll probably bring you back on here. I actually did a collaboration with him a few months back. But, we try to do these positive events where guys can have fun, blow off steam, right? Do their thing. And it's like, dude, you almost died over the 2-for-1 special. One dude in Medellin died. The 2-for-1 special. You know what? Every time when I hear about a brother passing away, I'm gonna just say, hey, you know what? Is it the 2-for-1 special? That's it. Hey man, yo man, this dude in Colombia, this dude 2-for-1 special. Yep, that's it. That's it. Anytime when you stupid motherfuckers get drugged, robbed, possibly even get deleted, I'm gonna just say, oh, it's the 2-for-1 special. That's it. It always seems to come down to the 2-for-1 special. You heard what the newscaster said. Dude found in his room, brought 2 chicks up there. An hour and 20 minutes later, he laying ass naked on the bed, and the bitches done took all his shit. Now his family from Ohio has to get his body shipped back to the United States, get clothes put on him, and bury him. Oh, you know all of his clothes gone. His credit card gone. Passport, oh, that gone. Everything gone. Everything is gone. Do me a solid, man. Please make sure that you do hit the like button. The like button is free 99. Free 99. Definitely make sure that you do like, share this video. Please share this video because a lot of guys need to learn what's up. Even if they don't like me personally, just say, listen, man, yo, this brother's saying, yo, like this dudes are getting scoped and dudes is dying. This shit ain't no fucking joke, man. This shit is really not a joke. That's part of the game. Take the good with the bad when you're dealing with pros. Here's the thing. Shout out to you, Khalil. I'm all for dudes getting it. However, my only thing is you got to make sure that protect the thing that is most important to you, and that's yourself. That's yourself, right? Because some of the dudes that have gotten deleted, some of these dudes are fathers, some of these dudes are husbands. Well, they're all somebody's son, right? You know, I remember the Asian passport bro, right? He just got his doctorate. This was last year, I believe. The Asian dude, he just got his doctorate, and he was supposed to be the breadwinner for the family, right? I believe the family was Chinese, pardon me, but I believe they were Chinese, somewhere in Asia, but I believe they were Chinese. And he had just gotten his doctorate from Columbia University, all right, and then flew to Colombia, and hung out with the boys, blowing off some steam. He's like, hey, I just became a doctor. I'm about to become the breadwinner, take care of my family. Next thing you know, dead. Now that I don't believe was part of the game. Part of the game, you dealing with a chick, right? She says, hey, you know, I need X amount of money. Cool, no problem. Right? My man over here said it's $20 a day. You telling me that you can't spend $20, hang out with a chick, whatever, you leave all of your personal stuff, right? Because she's not gonna scope you. She's not gonna scope you when you don't have anything of value. What can she take? She can't take nothing. She can't take anything of value if you don't have anything of value to give to her. She can't take anything of value if you do not have anything of value to give to her. That's the point. You guys keep bringing these chicks to your hotel, your Airbnb. What you want to do is you want to flex and you want to show her you got this nice ass crib. Oh yeah, look at my shit. Yo, my shit, I got a hot tub in here. Sitting in the hot tub looking like fucking Scarface and shit. Cool, I get it. I get it. But yo, most of these chicks live in a Stratos 1. They don't have shit. Man, if you brought a portable fan, you know what I mean, especially in Cali where it's hot as hell, man, listen, you could have a decent Airbnb. All this chick needed some air conditioning. And I'm talking about like the chick that live in a Stratos 1. Man, if you got air conditioning, this bitch gonna be in love with you. And y'all dudes over here trying to flex, you know. Listen, listen, man. I got the hot tub. I got the nice watch. I got all this, right, bro? The minute listen. The minute you landed in that country, Colombia, and you got Tinder, man, listen, ding, 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 right? Immediately. You'd be like, yo, 40, 50, 60 chicks like you, right? And out of those 60 chicks, at least 40 of them bad. You like, God damn, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, the 2 for 1. No. Not 2 for 1, man. Telling you, don't do it. Doesn't matter what they are. They shouldn't be taking a chance with them. You lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. You're going to these countries doing something negative, then you get on the internet and try to act like it's a positive day. It's a negative thing. That's why a lot of dudes are getting deleted. Well, it's not a lot, but it's still a good enough to where people are taking notice. That's the problem, Khalil, right? Now, I don't think that it's negative if a guy is going over there and he decides he wants to spend his money. He offers, hey, I want this, you give me that, right? They're both adults. They agree on that. Now, what the problem is, Khalil, is you don't know this person. So why are you having your things of value in reach of that said person? That's the problem, right? So I believe that's what myself, Andre Love Crossing Borders. I believe Flyboy Way has mentioned something about this. I mean, a lot of content creators have talked about this. Well, whether it was a country of Colombia, I know. Shout out to my man Flip Flop. He's talked about it in Dominican Republic. Maybe not dudes getting drugged, but somehow getting finessed. The whole point is that you're getting finessed, and you're putting yourself in a position to get finessed. Most of the dudes going over there don't have experience with women, so they're gonna flex. Well, I mean, listen. But here's the thing, you know, they keep doing that, and they keep saying, well, it ain't never gonna be me, fam. It ain't never gonna be me, man. It ain't never gonna be you until it's you. That's the thing. It's never going to be you until it's you. You have to take care of your shit. You have to. You have to. Especially dudes who are fathers. Dudes who are fathers, you have a responsibility to your child, your children, and even if you are not a father, you still have family who cares about you. You got a mom who cares about you, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, whoever. There's somebody back where you came from who cares about you. And you're being irresponsible. I'm all for traveling. Like what Dre said, listen, when it comes to the moniker that the media has said about Passport Bros, I don't fall into that moniker. I've been traveling before the term Passport Bro existed. I'm in support. I'm all about traveling. You want to be an expat? Some guys say, hey, man, you know what? I just want to be a weekend warrior. I just want to go, blow off some steam. You know what I mean? I bust my ass at work or whatever, go have fun. Cool. I'm with all that. What I'm not with is you behaving irresponsibly. That's the main problem here. You behave irresponsibly. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video. It is 11:30, so I'm gonna close up shop in a minute.
Hey Theo, just in case you're wondering if this video is any different from any other video over the last 5 years, hell no. Y'all do the same formula, the same cookie cutter shit. It's no different. I'm gonna show the video and everything. It's no different. All you need is a cell phone. Check. A dumbass with a passport from the United States, Canada, UK, Europe. Check. Pocket full of money. Check. Dumbass getting off the plane. Check. Trying to be like everybody else other than themselves. Check. You meet two women, either in a club, on an app, or meet one and the one invite the other one. Check. Two women are in his Airbnb, not in a 1 hour hotel.
I just said that.
Nobody gets drugged in a 1 hour hotel.
I just said that.
1 hour to 4 hours. But y'all don't never go there. Y'all drive past 13 of them motherfuckers to get them chicks back to your Airbnb or your hotel room.
I literally just said that.
You wake up 10 hours, 2 days, 12 days later. Oh, you don't wake up. You in the damn morgue in Medellin and your parents don't even know that your ass is dead. Your daughter don't know you dead. Your dogs don't know you dead. Your goldfish, your plant that you left don't know that you dead. Your coworkers don't know that you dead. People who you drive through traffic with don't know that you dead. The people that make your Starbucks for you every morning don't know that you dead. The people at the restaurant around the corner from your house that you go to twice a week, they don't know your ass is dead. Your mailman don't know that you dead. Your customer service is always calling about your late bills, don't know that your ass is dead. Your pastor at church don't know you dead. Your imam at the temple don't know that you dead. Nobody knows that your dumb ass is dead. 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 You ain't coming back no more. There ain't another chance. This dead. I don't care how much your mama cry. I don't care how much your dog. I don't care how much your dog's moan. I don't care how much your goldfish swim in a fucking circle. I don't care if the Starbucks franchise fell apart because your ass ain't around. You ain't coming back ever again. That's it. Over some bitches. You ain't never coming. When I say never coming back, I don't think y'all understand it. See, the older I get, at 57, I understand the concept of never coming back. I understand take care of my health because if I don't, I'm never coming back. I know the concept of I ain't gonna be in them streets cheating because I know one of them chicks in Colombia might fall in love with me and she can pull them things up in me and I'm never coming back. See, the older you get, you understand the concept of never coming back. No matter how much money you got in your bank account, no matter how fast crypto is going, doesn't matter. Your ass ain't never coming back. I don't think the other YouTubers babysit y'all. They babysit all of us. Oh, brother, did you make it? How was it in the hospital? Okay. Make sure you hydrated. Now tell us about what happened with the girls. Oh, wow, brother, that's sad. See, y'all can go over to Razor Ray, and I was on Razor Ray the other day. That's my dog.
Shout out to Razor Ray.
He gonna make you feel good about yourself. You go ahead over to Aaron's Passport, bro. He gonna make you feel good about yourself. You go over to Richie Max, he gonna make you feel good about yourself. You bring your ass over here, I'm gonna hurt your feelings while I'm laughing at you. Oh, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna get the hilarity in. I already got my drinks ready to be laughing. Oh yeah. You think I'm gonna be like shit? You think I stop popping popcorn because y'all like to get drunk? No. All that praying for y'all in 2017, praying for y'all in 2019, praying for y'all in 2020, 2022, praying for y'all in 2024, and ain't none of that shit work, did it? I'm praying it back, talking to God, like God give them insight, make them secure within themselves, make them not thirsty, Lord, make sure they not come to Colombia thirsty. Ain't none of them prayers work for y'all. Y'all said, forget what God's talking about. I'm a thirsty motherfucker. I'm gonna go to show up, though. And now y'all in the morgue. Year in, year out, year in, year out. Let's go to the video. Let me do the shout out.
All right, so I'm good on this for now. Yeah, shout out to my man Andre Love Crossing Borders. I mean, he couldn't have said it any better. Now, the thing is that, like, I'm not going to give anyone any sympathy, but what I will say is the truth of the matter. Long story short, man, y'all got to protect yourselves. Y'all got to protect your assets. And I don't understand why a lot of you guys wouldn't do this in the United States. If you just met a chick up the street or whatever the case is, or you meet her at a club, typically, I know most of you guys are trying to get a hotel room, right? You're trying to get a cheap hotel room, Motel 6 or whatever the case is, right? You know what I mean? And listen, get it how you want to get it. Protect your assets, protect your assets, protect your resources, protect your health, man. Right? Because there's no mulligans in death. Once you're gone, you're gone. You are never coming back. You're never going to come back, man. This is not a game. All of this, oh, man, well, it ain't going to be me. You're going to fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out, man. If you're going to meet these women on Tinder, you're going to go to the club, you're going to go to Parque Edis, right? And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of beautiful women in Parque Edis. I get it. Now, but go to the hotel. Go someplace where she can't get your resources. She's not going to drug you if you stay in a hotel for, 3 or 4 hours or whatever the case is, and you have exactly enough money to pay for her Uber, maybe a little something to get to eat or whatever. Your passport not there. Your social security card not there. Your credit card's not there. Your laptop's not there. For the YouTubers, 4K cameras, your GoPro, that's not there. Your microphone, that's not there. In the hotels I'm talking about, the short stay hotels. You guys got to make sure that you guys are taking care of your responsibilities, man. You have a responsibility to your family to go there and come back in one piece. It's not a game, man. This thing called life is not a game. It is negative, brother. You're smarter than this. That girl is either forced into being a pro. Oh, come on, man. Listen, regardless of whatever, man, she She has options. She has options. We're not gonna go down that route, bro. Ah, hit the nail on the head. Shout out to my man Jay. Salute to you, K&D. Peace and blessings. Definitely salute, salute. Not everything is about beauty. It's more for the quality of people. If she's a bomb plus, but you can find beauties outside of Parqueadas. Yeah, I agree. Listen, Colombia is a country where, yeah, I would say probably what 70, 75% of the women are attractive. Like, for real. Like, a lot of them are attractive, man. For real. Never chase beauty over substance. Guys, get your self-esteem up and holler at quality women. Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. All right. I'm gonna close up shop because it's almost midnight here. Listen, I definitely want to thank you all for watching. Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure that you do like, subscribe, share this video. Make sure that this gets to someone who needs to see this, someone who needs to get this in their right mind, someone who is likely a weekend warrior and has been acting a bit reckless. Listen, it can happen to you. Don't think that it won't. You keep behaving the way that you're behaving, it will happen. Don't go out like that. At the end of the day, man, listen, I just turned 40 years old and I'm still fairly young, but now um, I'm a father, and I think about, when I think about like how my son is gonna see me, right? And I want to always set a good example for him. And I know I'm not perfect. I'm always gonna make mistakes. But I'll be damned if I put myself to be in a position to be laid out ass naked going to the morgue because of the 2-for-1 special. Fuck that. It's your man Kings and Dreams. I'm out of here. Peace and love. Stay purposely purposeful, and I'm out. Salute.